Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday. Oh, TGIF, it's Friday. It is the 11th of February, and this is a weekly recap. It goes out for free to everybody on Twitter and my YouTube, on email list, as well as members. If you want to join us, just come over to smartoptiontrading.com, link in the description below. You're going to get feedback, commentary like this, option trading news, technicals, levels, everything here associated in a Discord room with a private Twitter feed and Zoom. Nice community. Come and join us. Link in the description. All right. So let's talk about as the market hits a new low here this week. All right. So we've had a very volatile move in the markets here for the last month. And this week we had a quiet Monday. We had a very strong close on Tuesday, followed by a gap and go on Wednesday and pushed up nicely. I'm seeing on Tuesday going into Wednesday going into Thursday, and the CPI number. The CPI number came out hot. They bought it back. We were right at the highs when Fed Governor Bullard, who's a voting member, came out and said he wants a 50 basis point raise in March and he wants a 100 basis point raise by June. That sent the markets careening downwards. That was extremely hawkish. The market's not ready for that. Today, we followed that up with a little more weakness until we started getting the headlines here on Russia. For what it's worth, this is where a big Russian headline came in, but up here, right in this area, Fox News, give Fox credit, they're usually never right on this. We're reporting that Russia was going to invade, that the administration was saying that Russia was going to invade the Ukraine shortly. Now, they did say in 3 hours when they really should have said 3 days, but that's beside the point. The market has rolled over on this, and you can see the SPY now is down here under the 200-day. We are now under 440, with the next area to watch being all the way down here at 432. This is a time to be out of the markets for anything short term and midterm, right? No conviction, no trade. I made one trade today. It was a great one on Square, but I didn't get involved in this. I stayed out of it. Too much uncertainty here. My gut says if nothing happens over the weekend, we get a rip-roaring bounce off the lows. If they go in over the weekend, the market's probably going to get a reaction. Then we'll see what we do from here. As long as the United States stays out of this and our NATO allies, which I do believe we will, we're not going to put people on the ground there, then I think eventually this becomes okay, and any kind of panic move is probably an opportunity. What else is going on? The Qs have been butchered again. Okay, not far off the recent lows here. The VIX has spiked back up to the 30 area. Crude is exploding on this. Big pop on crude all the way to 94. This is something to watch. Cruise and natural gas, because hey, guess what? Russia supplies Europe with natural gas and crude, and a lot of that comes right through the Ukraine. Interesting how that'll play out, right? So we'll see how this kind of plays out as we go forward. Both of those up. And gold is on a monster tear here onto this as well. One thing else that's going on, where 10-year rate has been through the roof. Guess what? A little bit of panic and fear in this market has sent the bonds screaming higher, which has finally helped take some pressure off the 10-year yield, come on. Nope, come on. Okay. Don't you love when you click on something and it doesn't want, oh, there it is. That's right here. I'm on the wrong one. On the 10-year yield, which had been up as high as 206 today and has come all the way back down to $1 to 194. This is going to be a little helpful. So that said, what's going on here? You have a lot of damage. Okay. Apple, I posted a chart. You can find it on Twitter. Has a big volume shelf now all the way down to the 150 area. So there's not a lot of volume support in this big hole that it's coming into. AMD has just been destroyed all the way back to the 200-day here. NVIDIA earnings next week has been hit hard. A lot of these names are hit hard. Energy names are holding up. All right, that's one of the few sectors. We have Lockheed Martin, very strong move on this today. Same thing with NOC. These are defensive names, Northrop Grumman. They're holding in fine. Again, the only thing I can tell you is cash is a major position right now. And if we get a panic move, we probably have a great opportunity kind of come out of that. That said, oil is probably going to go a lot higher. And if oil keeps going, it's going to put a lot of inflationary pressure on this market. And there's nothing the Fed or the government can do about that. So just be aware of that, and we'll see what happens here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to do charts on Sunday morning before the Super Bowl. We'll get a good look at things then. And everybody try to relax and enjoy the weekend. Pay attention to the headlines. They're going to be very interesting.